In the vast, icy cosmos of Norse mythology, there exists a realm where even the gods feared to tread. This is Hel, the underworld, and its ruler is a figure of chilling majesty, Hela, the queen of the dead. Legend tells us that Hela was one of the 3 monstrous children of the trickster god Loki. When the gods of Asgard saw her, they were filled with dread. For one half of her was a beautiful woman, while the other was a decaying corpse, a stark reminder of mortality. Odin, the Allfather, cast her down into the depths of Niflheim, the land of primordial ice and mist. He decreed that she would rule over all who died of sickness or old age, those who did not fall gloriously in battle. But this was no punishment for Hela. She embraced her dominion with cold authority. From the shadows of her desolate kingdom, she watched the 9 worlds. The great gates of Hell, guarded by the monstrous hound, Garma, opened only to receive the weary souls of the dead. Beneath skies lit by black auroras, rivers of frozen souls flowed in eerie silence, their unheard screams echoing in the biting wind. Hela sat upon a throne carved from bone, her gaze piercing through the veil between life and death. Her power was absolute in this frozen expanse. She was not merely a keeper of the dead. She was the embodiment of the inevitable end that awaits all things. Her hall Elginnor was a place of famine and despair. Her servants were delay and slowness, and her bed was named Sigbed. As the ages turned and the great tree Yggdrasil trembled, the prophecy of Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, drew near. This was the moment Hela had been waiting for. From the snow-covered graves and icy plains of her realm, she commanded her legions to rise. An army of the dishonored dead, warriors and common folk alike, stirred from their long slumber. Their hollow eyes glowed with a cold, blue light as they answered their queen's call. Led by Hela aboard the dreadful ship, Naglfar, made from the fingernails and toenails of the dead, this ghastly army marched forth. They crossed the frozen bridges connecting the realms, a tide of death set to crash against the shores of Asgard. At the great battle of Ragnarok, where flames and frost collided, Hela stood as a calm, terrifying observer. She watched as gods fell, as the old world burned, and as a new one struggled to be born from the ashes. She was the finality, the silent victor in the end of all things. Thank you for journeying with us into the dark heart of Norse legend. If you were captivated by the story of Hela, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tallies from the world of mythology.